Welcome to Monday's Miracle Moment. I'm Reverend Diane Lund, and we have a quote from A Course in Miracles. I will share my screen. Here's the quote. This week it says, "You then have two conflicting evaluations of yourself in your mind, and they cannot both be true." You then have two conflicting evaluations of yourself in your mind, and they cannot both be true. So what are those two conflicting evaluations? Well, it always goes back to the Holy Spirit's evaluation and the ego's evaluation of who you truly are. The Holy Spirit always knows that no matter what your behavior is, you are love, totally connected, eternal, and you have access at every moment to live in that love and live in joy. The ego, on the other hand, that is based in fear, believes that you're not loving, but unloving, actually. And so when you actually start acting lovely, the ego gets, the Course says, suspicious at best and vicious at worst. And I've had this experience myself where when I come to some new revelation for myself in helping me see the world from a more beautiful place, when I have more understanding of my brothers and why, if I judge them, I am judging myself. When I see the interconnectedness of everything and I start to feel really way more loving and connected to everything, the ego attacks, especially in my dreams. It brings all these images right up to my face, like, you've forgotten about this could happen and that could happen and this could happen. And I've experienced it over and over again, that as I get more loving, the ego, or my mind, that part of my mind that believes in fear and separation, actually starts to attack myself, because it wants me back. It wants me back in that more fearful place, that back in that more separated place, because it knows how to control that. It doesn't know how to control love. It doesn't know what to do with love. And so it becomes suspicious at best and vicious at worst. And so a lot of this world, you can see how insane it can appear to us. So in my insane moments, what I love to do is turn to the Course. I pick up the Course, in the middle of the night when I'm having maybe some thoughts that aren't particularly pleasant towards myself, or perhaps towards others. I feel unconnected or undeserving or unworthy. I pick up the Course. I say, please, Holy Spirit, let me read what I need. And you would not believe the number of times I turn right to a section that addresses what is going on in my mind. The spirit, the energetic world will work with you if you get in alignment with it. If you ask for what you need, it must respond. That's the law. When you get in alignment with love and you ask, love appears. And it appears in such strange and amazing ways that I begin to feel like, wow, I really want more of that in my life. And so that's how the Course gets you to continue, because when you practice and you find synchronicity, you find things that happened with great ease, that you didn't have to push, you didn't have to fix, you didn't have to create in the physical world. It just, you got in alignment with love, which is more of an energy. It's more the unseen world. And when you get in alignment with love, there is no barriers. There is no physical barriers to it. And it can just manifest straight down. And that happens more and more quickly the longer I've studied. So leave me a comment. I always love to hear from you. Bye for now.